Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. I have gotten a bunch of questions on Apex Trader funding recently. So I'm going to do a little series while their 90% off sale is still going on. So if you have other questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask about how this works, about anything with Apex. I've been with Apex for a long time now. So I've seen some of the changes that they have made. I can speak to, the pros and the cons, quite honestly. There's never going to be a perfect situation, but for my mind, they're pretty great. Like it's been a huge benefit to me. I've said this in the past, but I've totally slowed my roll in terms of how much money I was losing when I was learning how to do all this. It was absolutely a godsend for me. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the best thing for everyone. It may or may not be for you, but they currently are having this 90% off sale. So if you did want to get in, check it out, learn about how this whole trader funding thing works, it would be a great time to do so. So Mike wrote in and he said, Mindy, I am on the verge of blowing my evaluation account. Mike, I will tell you, you are not alone. Been there, done that. So it's all good. Instead of paying $85 reset, and just to be clear, it's an $80 reset. We can see that down here. So evaluation resets, $80. Can I cancel one? Can I cancel the one that I have and start over with a new account and take advantage of the sale? Yes, absolutely, you can. You are not locked in to maintain any of those monthly subscriptions. You can cancel them at any time. And it's super easy to do. You just go into your Apex account, you would log in here, and then you would select on your dashboard the account that you want to cancel. You just hit cancel. It's super simple. And that gets you out of that monthly payment. So let's talk about some of the reasons why you might want to do that. First and foremost, because especially of this 90% off sale that they're having right now, if you have one of these smaller accounts, I mean, especially, but maybe even some of these medium range ones, it's just going to be based on your budget and what your goals are. But if you have one of these smaller ones, you're going to be saving way more money if you do cancel that one and start fresh, as opposed to paying $80 for the reset. You're likely going to, since they don't offer a 90% recurring, you'll likely be paying less for a new account, even than just waiting for your account to renew and reset. Now, you may be on an 80% recurring, so it's not like the price is going to be, hugely different, but why not pay half of that amount instead of 80% off? You're currently going to get 90. So I myself like to save money. That may or may not work for others, but I'm like, look, if I'm going to save some money on this, why don't I go with the less pricey option? Because then I am even able to maybe get two accounts for the price that I would be paying one normally at 80% off. And again, that totally depends on what your goals are. I don't necessarily recommend getting more than one account prior to passing a single evaluation, because to my mind, it doesn't make sense to put a whole lot of money into this if one, you don't necessarily know the rules and the regulations and how this all works. And two, if you haven't really gotten your system dialed in yet. So I do recommend starting with one, but I know that a lot of you in the Daily Rage community have already passed one or multiple evaluations. Now, many of us, myself included, are working toward that next level, like level 2, which is actually getting to a payout. So start with one. Once you've got one handled, then work your way forward and you can get more accounts. But again, think about it in terms of the math. How much are you going to be spending for these accounts on a month to month basis? Especially if you get in and let's say it just like really doesn't go well. Let's say the market goes against you, something happens, maybe there's an execution error, whatever it might be. Well, instead of over the next few days paying an $80 reset fee, likely it's going to be less expensive once again to just grab a new account until that 90% off sale ends. Now, just to give you guys a heads up when that is, I'm recording this early because Monday is my birthday, so I'm going to be taking the day off. So I'm recording this Sunday, October 1st. So by the time you see this, this will be down to 3 days and some hours. So just know that you have the next few days to get in there, test it out, see how it works. And please, please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. Mike, I'm ever so grateful for you writing in with this question because why? That gives me something to talk about on these videos. I so appreciate it. If any of you have any questions, you can always write into hello@lucra.com. So lucra.com. Hello@lucra.com is the email address. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions specifically about Apex this week based on this 90% off sale. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.